Archbishop Jwara, it's great to have you in this space. How are you?
I'm fine.
Lovely.
I don't want to say more.
I think first and foremost, Archbishop Jwara, is to say congratulations.
Thank you.
You are the second vice president of the SACBC.
Yes.
As of the end of the January plenary in 2025.
Yes.
You officially take your position, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
A few words about that nomination.
Well, it came to me as a shock, as you know, that I was not feeling well.
Yeah.
I was at home and I attended the plenary by Zoom.
That's right.
So, but then some people approached me. They said, would you like to stand for nomination? I said, no. I'm just struggling now with my sickness. So then they said, no, your name will be there. So when the president approached me, would you like to stand for nomination? So I said to him, well, I don't want anything that will take me away from the diocese because the diocese is big enough.
Yeah.
So at least if I'll be second vice, perhaps I can consider that. That's what I said to him. But because other people had approached me.
And it happened.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
But now let's talk about this conference that's taking place here at Mseni Retreat and Conference Center, which is of course a joint witness, and that's a meeting between the bishops of the Southern African Catholic Bishops' Conference and the religious leaders of South Africa. Let's talk about this meeting. It's under the theme Synodality. What has stood out for you, and what are your few words to those watching you right now?
Well, no, there is nothing actually new because we have dealt a lot with synodality. But to hear that we should work together and we should not leave anybody behind. You see, that one was very touching. Even though we have done a lot about it, but just to be reminded of that. So we should include everyone.
All right. So, Your Grace, a lot has been said about ongoing formation, the importance of ongoing formation. There was also talks about some of the challenges that religious leaders face be it in convents or even seminaries. There was also a lot of talk about how can I put, for lack of a better word, vocations.
Right.
There was a talk about vocations. There were talks about sabbaticals as well.
Right.
Also, again, ongoing formation for both religious and clergy, and of course the laity. But now, looking at those challenges in a synodal church, how does the church in Southern Africa go forward? And also taking into consideration the pastoral plan, which various dioceses are still trying to implement.
All right. I remember yesterday when we discussed that in my group, I said, it's very scary when you see so many religious communities closing down their houses because of lack of personnel. And then one could even ask the question, is that the end of religious life? But no, it's not the end. But maybe God is saying something to us. Let's do something differently.
Yeah.
So we discussed that yesterday, that we do things maybe in a different way. And actually you heard it, I repeated it this morning. Actually it came from my group. I said, no, let's go back to our charisms. And really check, what our founders and foundresses intended to do. But then we go back to them and tell them that, no, it was working during your time, but now we are in a different situation. Can we do it differently?
And now lastly, this is your second term as the liaison bishop for LCCL.
Yes.
And basically coming to an end next year when the SACBC will see elections of new liaison bishops for the different departments. What is your message to the LCCL, to religious leaders in Southern Africa, taking into consideration that in a synodal church we are also encouraged to embrace digital communication. We are encouraged to be a more co-responsible church where everyone has a role to play, where everyone has a voice. What is your message?
You know, Sheila, if I can tell you, over 20 years ago, I was in LCCL executive. At one stage, I was even president of LCCL. And the group was big, with energetic, sisters, priests, and brothers. But what you see now, they are all aging now, and it's frightening. So my message to them will be that they should just stick it on. So they should not get discouraged. You see, for any person who didn't know how it looked like 20 years ago, you wouldn't see what I'm talking about. But for those who knew how it was 20 years ago, full of energy, it was a big group, but now it has just shrunk, So they should, try to continue, even though things are challenging.
Well, there you go. This has been Archbishop Jwara of the Metropolitan Archdiocese of Durban, and also the outgoing liaison bishop of the LCCL in South Africa, in Southern Africa. Your Grace, once again, thank you so much for your time.
I've been there since 2017.
I'm sure you're looking forward to retirement from this office.
Yes. Thank you.